Hey everyone, pretty excited. I got a set of in-ear monitors, or IEMs, in the mail today. I got the T2's. These are quite popular in-ear monitors. We can call them headphones, but traditionally they're called IEMs, or in-ear monitors. And I ordered these from AliExpress, so they took a couple weeks to get here. It just arrived. I'm going to open up and then unbox it with you. Here's the box, Tin Hi-Fi T2's. Really not much on the box other than the back. You've got your code, made in PRC, and some characters. I'll leave the box there. And let's pull this out. Ooh, this is nice. There's nothing else in the box, so I'm gonna move the box aside. This is really nice. This is a really nice dark blue case. Oh, wow. It's got an engraving here of Tin Hi-Fi. I'll just go ahead and show you there. It looks like leather. I'm just gonna smell it. It actually smells kind of like leather. I can't imagine it being leather, but it does smell like leather, even on the sides here. Yeah. I'd be shocked if this is actually leather. It's really smooth, though. And then there on the inside, you've got your Tin Hi-Fi stamp as well. And I'm not sure if... oh, that's just like dust. And then we got our instructions here. Let's pull those out. But here are the headphones. So we've got our cord, which I imagine is wrapped underneath, and we've got our two pieces. I'm going to take one of these out. This is the blue one, which I'm assuming is the left side. These little blue things are foam. I mean, everyone's going to know these are for the ears, but these are memory foam. They're quite sticky, actually. I have heard that before, that these were really sticky. You can see that they're sticky because they're attracting any of this black or this foam particles to them, which I'll have to clean them off. Earlier, why I chose to go with these and why I was looking for them more specifically than anything else was because I'm tired of the cord. The cord's generally attached in either IEMs and or headphones, and what happens over time for me from taking them in and out of my pocket or for listening to them is that the junction here, or the junction actually right here, or even sometimes down where it's going into the phone, my phone or my iPod, it starts to cut away. All of a sudden you only hear music out of one side, and that's because the cord itself is quite weak, and or it's just the forward and backward movement of it over time has caused it to break. So the only way to repair that is to snip wherever the fix needs to be done and resolder a new end on, or resolder a piece in between. But if it's right up in the headphone really close, if you can't take that little piece apart, then all of a sudden you're hooped, your headphones are shot. But I'll take a look at the cord that comes with it. Hopefully it lasts a while. But again, now I can keep these for a long time and just hopefully replace the cord if and when it goes. So this is blue. I'm going to put this one here. I'm assuming this one's red. Yep, this one would be red. So there we go. We got our blue and our red left and right. And I am assuming this comes up. So let's pull this up. There we go. Take this out. Maybe I'll do it by the cord. That's nice. I'll move that off to the side. Here is the cord that comes with it. This is actually quite a heavy end piece. We got a baggie of other types of tips here. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So six different forms of tips, which is always nice. I have a whole, I have a box full of these things from different headphones that I've owned that I can no longer use for the same thing I'm talking about earlier with the cord here. So that'll be nice. I'm not sure if I'm going to try to use these memory foam. I do like memory foam when I can. So let's connect the headphones. This is right, so this will go here. There, a little click in. Awesome. And then this one for the left, just to confirm. Yep. Oh. There we go. Awesome. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some time to listen to these, maybe a week or so of dedicated listening, going to coffee shops. I got lots of work to do, lots of editing and some videos that are coming out. So I'm going to use these exclusively for a week, and then I'll come back and do another review on my thoughts on the sound, my thoughts on the cord. My first impression is just overall on the sound quality of these, and we'll go from there. My first impression is I absolutely love these things. I would highly encourage you to get them if you're looking for a neutral sounding headphone. I'm going to put a link in the description from an Amazon store where you can get them pretty quickly. I know that Massdrop, I'll put a link in there as well. Massdrop has a campaign that comes out from time to time, which it'll be a little bit cheaper. I can't recall what the price is. I think it's $35 on Massdrop. It's around $50, this is US dollars, on Amazon. And I know AliExpress will sometimes have some deals ranging anywhere from 35, but I ended up finding them for 29 from Woo Audio, and I'll put a link in that as well. So that if you wanted to pick them up when they're having one of their sales, you can go ahead and do that. Let's just go over the sound just so that those who are looking to buy, if you haven't seen another review, I'll just go quickly over it. I would call these a neutral sounding headphone. I would say they can be a little bit bright if you're sensitive to treble. And I'd say if you're a bass head, I would avoid these. They're neutral sounding, and there is bass there, obviously, but it's not as low as, let's say, any of the KZ stuff that I've had a little bit of an opportunity to listen to. What I would say, what I like about neutral sounding headphones is the clarity. There's clarity here. In a lot of tracks, they're quite clear. There's a little bit of depth. You can hear obviously lefts and rights, that's quite obvious, but I don't know, there's a sound stage to them I really like. Now, I haven't tried any other ear tips, I should point that out. They did come with a few, as you've seen in my unboxing video, but these blue sticky memory foam tips fit perfectly in my ears. I do get a tight little bit of discomfort with the right one if it's in a wrong way. So I have to fiddle with that a bit, but I think my left ear is just a little bit bigger, so that may be why. I've probably had about, I don't know, maybe, oh gosh, I'd say 4, maybe tops 5 hours of listening with these things, on and off throughout the course of a week. And I gave my impression of that. But literally within editing this video, I thought I was going deaf in my right ear. I was hearing all of the sound, almost like I was speaking just simply on the left side of the microphone or whatever. And so then I stopped doing that, started listening to some music both on my iPhone and on my Mac, and I noticed that I was getting nothing but really low volume on the right side. Not only low volume, if I turned the volume up a little bit, where the left side was kind of like a little too, I don't know, too loud or unlistenable. Very clear though, the right side was super distorted. So then I sort of thought, oh my gosh, maybe this red one or the right side is defective. But then I thought, well, why don't I switch the ends of the cable and make sure? And of course, when I switched the ends, it was still the right earphone. That would have been this one in this case, but it sounded the same. It was distorted. So I thought, oh my gosh, it's the cable. And I've heard some things about the cable, so I'm going to move these just out to the side because this is the problem area. I am having like perfect sound out of the left one, whichever that one is. That's this one being the right. I'm getting distorted sound like unbelievable, and some moments no sound altogether. This is the left cable. So we no, it's not this. Disconnect that. Hook it up here. Sounds great. Let's go this one. This is now the right cable with the R. Right, hear it? Let's try this one. Distorted. I've wiggled this around, just turned it a little bit, moved it up and down in my sources to see if that's the cause. It's not the cause. I've played around with straightening the cable and moving it up and down. That's not what's happening. It's just all this distortion. And again, it happens with either one, whichever one I plug into this part of the cable. I think that the more I read about it overnight, I found that a lot of people had problems within like 10 minutes, 15 minutes of owning their T2's, their cable has gone. And I think, well, wait a minute here. If you're gonna send somebody some nice headphones, this cable should be able to last, usage. That's my problem with headphones in general. Anytime I take some mobile headphones out, now the nice thing is these are MMCX, so I can keep paying these and just buy another cable. And that's what I did, by the way. I am contacting the place that I bought them and telling them about the cable to see, but chances are they're just going to send me another tin T2 cable and it's going to do the exact same thing. So I decided to order a backup cable. I went with a YinYoo 6-core cable from AliExpress. I'll put an image here now and I'll put a link in the description. I will do an update on the tin T2's with that cable once once I get it, so I can do a review of the cable itself. So again, if you're gonna order these, which I still think is a good deal, do yourself a favor, buy a backup cable. Just another company's cable. I wouldn't suggest ordering another one of these. Just get a different style of cable. I will do an updated video on the cable that I chose to go with. If you have an extra cable, that's awesome. Just keep that in mind. This cable, though it may look nice, it's not the best. So thanks for watching. That's all I got for you for this video. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel and you like this type of content, feel free to hit that subscribe button. And if I missed something you want to know, you got a question for me, any comments that you'd like to add to this, feel free to hit in the comments below. I'll personally get back to you whenever I can. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Take care.